Hey everyone, this is Daniel LaPalin with Christian Adventure Gamer. I'm here at Origins 2024 and I'm at the Green Butterfly booth, and Derek's going to show us their new game, Primates.
Thank you. Hello. Oh, good. Oh. Sorry. Yes. This game here is Primates. It's about the evolution of primates, and down here at the bottom of the tree represents about 65 million years ago. This is around the time of the dinosaurs, and where primates were just starting to get their start. So the very first primate ancestors. And then at the top of the tree, this represents the present day. So these are the primates that are alive today. And then as you're moving up the tree, you're essentially moving through time and taking different evolutionary paths. So I can move up the tree this way and I can evolve into lemurs. I can move up the path this way. I can evolve into tarsiers. I can evolve up the path this way. I can evolve into New World monkeys or great apes or into gibbons or Old World monkeys. So when I get to the very top of the tree, I take the primate card. So in this case, I evolved into a black and white ruffed lemur. And so it tells you to take the nectar and foot hanging card. So in this case, I will add the lemur to my player mat. And in this case, we've got a foot hanging card and a nectar card. And these are one-time use ability cards. And once you've evolved into the primate, you go back to the beginning and then you do it all over again. And so just an example of how you might use this foot hanging card. Normally, let's say that there's some fruit here and I've got a meeple here. Normally I would have to land on the food to take the food. But if I've got this foot hanging card, I can grab food that's behind me using this foot hanging card. So I would grab this and then discard my foot hanging card. And on your turn, you essentially have three options to move up the tree. The first is group movement. That's where you roll 3 dice and you apply the dice to each one of your meeples here. So in this example, maybe I'm moving this one this way, and maybe this guy's going to use this one, move up 1, and this guy's going to use 3. So I could go 1, 2, 3, or I could go 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, as long as I'm moving in the upward direction. So maybe I'll go up this way, try to evolve into some New World monkeys. Then another option would be, if I don't want to do the group movement, the other option is a solitary movement, and that involves rolling 2 dice and adding them together. So in this case, I could move this guy up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this is typically less efficient, but there are certain times when you want to do solitary movement. Maybe you really want to get up to the top of the tree, you're racing somebody else, maybe you want some food up there that you don't want somebody else to get first. And then the final option here is you can rest and take one of these bonus cards instead. So the bonus cards are all related to primatology in some way. And so this one, for example, is endozukery, which is a fancy way of saying seed dispersal, where a primate will eat fruit and then will poop out the seeds, and then the seeds will then be dispersed, and that's how the seed dispersal works. So in this case, it's kind of fun. You actually have one of your primates poop by placing a orange food token right behind them. Other cards, bonus cards, are not a specific action, but are more goal-oriented. So in this case, for paleontologists, you automatically get 2 points at the end of the game, but then if you have the most extinct points, you also get an additional 8 points. So ultimately, you're trying to score the most points and trying to figure out the most efficient way to do that. Additionally, you can try to evolve into these extinct primates. So in this example, we have Gigantopithecus, which was the largest primate ever to have lived. And in order to evolve into this guy, you need to have one of your primates on H6. So I would have to have my meeple here on H6. And then I would also have to pay this food cost. So I'd have to pay 3 green and 2 orange. And if I meet that condition, so let's say I've got 3 green and 2 orange, pay that to the supply there, and I can add that to my player mat. and it's worth 15 points at the end of the game. So ultimately, I'm scoring points in all these different ways. So if we look at our score tracker here, I'm scoring points from the heart track. I'm scoring points for the extant primates. Those are the primates that are alive today. I'm scoring points for the extinct primates, and typically those are worth more points because they're more difficult to get. And then I've got some points for the bonus cards, and then I also got 1 point each for the food. So that's kind of a rough overview.
Awesome.
Anything further? I don't know if there's any questions you have.
Yeah, so like where can people find this game, or when will this game be available?
Yes, this will be available on Kickstarter probably around late August, but the exact date has not been set yet.
Awesome. And do you have a website that they can follow along?
Yes, so I would recommend going to get.primatesboardgame.com, and people can sign up there, and you can also have the option of putting $1 down, and you can get some extra free bonus cards as well. So,
awesome. All right, well, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.